Confused ostriches reacted aggressively as a man approached them, stretching their necks toward him. Standing near vegetation, fire suddenly spread from one plant to another, growing worse despite attempts to extinguish it.
Du weißt, dass meine Tanne gerade abbrennt, ne? Mein Haus. Ganz klasse. Bist du nur noch krank? Ja? Du hast doch nicht mal alle Taschen im Schrank.
After crossing the finish line, exhaustion caught up as a marathon runner collapsed mid-celebration under the sun. During indoor play, a spinning Beyblade unexpectedly tangled into a mother's hair, shocking everyone nearby.
It's stuck in my hair.
Trying to return a tennis shot, a girl slipped and hit the ground hard in front of onlookers. High above the jungle, a man nearly fell from a dangerous height before saving himself and celebrating afterward. Approaching heavy machinery, a truck lost control and dropped its front wheels sharply onto the ground. Riding a jet ski from land into a lake. While sleeping on a couch with the TV on, a man suddenly rolled off and hit the floor hard. While fixing shop furniture, shelves in a cupboard collapsed onto the street, leaving the woman frozen in shock. Carrying a tree branch, an animal calmly crossed a busy road as drivers stopped patiently to let it pass. Underwater, a seahorse glided gracefully, offering a rare and beautiful sight in daylight. Sitting in an open field, a chair suddenly broke beneath a man. Loading a car trunk, a falling object from the ceiling struck a man's head unexpectedly. Two dogs fought on the street, forcing a woman and others to chase them until help finally arrived. Inside a room, a dog began dancing with a woman, leaving everyone laughing in disbelief. At home during snowy weather, a cat toppled an entire Christmas tree. Walking through falling snow, a woman slipped and fell as the man beside her Man attempted to leap from one bench to another on a quiet street at night, missed the landing. Man lifted a barbell with two women balanced on it, but one lost balance and slammed to the ground in a painful mistake. Boy suddenly fell into street water during daytime as another passerby stopped in surprise. car began rolling after being parked, sending a woman running after it before she managed to stop it just in time in the driveway.
You just can't hold my weight.
Just run. Oh, no, 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 no!
Snow skater mistook water for solid ice and plunged straight in under bright sunlight. Man slipped on indoor stairs and fell hard in front of another person, standing up moments later in clear embarrassment. Biker narrowly avoided a collision with a moving truck on a sunny rural road. Truck slammed into the back of a car in heavy city traffic, crumpling the rear end under bright daylight. Man jumped from a parked car roof into deep snow, only to sink awkwardly and disappear into it during snowfall. Bike caught fire inside a building, but a boy bravely dragged it outside and managed to control the flames successfully. Woman lost balance while parking a scooter, triggering a chain reaction as nearby scooters fell one after another in daylight. Person dressed as a unicorn cleared snow outside a house using a machine, turning routine work into a funny winter scene. Elderly man broke a street-side chair while sitting down and fell, as others rushed in to help him up. Two fish raced each other underwater, darting playfully through the water in broad daylight. 4 horses worked together to pull a truck out of deep snow, succeeding through pure strength and teamwork. Man calmly pinned a snake to the ground with his foot outside a building, stopping it without panic. Woman played with a curious cat while cleaning vegetables, as the cat reacted in surprise before joining the fun. Baby goats bounced around playfully near a donkey standing calmly in an open field.
Oh, that's too funny. Fred, you're so funny. Being Mr. Calm. Can we get 4?
Dog's mouth began shivering indoors as it stared around in confusion, leaving its owner puzzled. Truck skidded out of control on a rainy highway at night and crashed to the roadside as other drivers slowed in fear. Tree collapsed onto a busy street during daylight, freezing traffic as people stared in shock. Car collided head-on with a truck while overtaking on a 2-way road, leaving both vehicles heavily damaged. Truck lost control at high speed in a mountain area and slammed into the roadside, tearing its side apart. Multiple trees were knocked down by violent winds near buildings, littering the field with debris. Car wiper malfunctioned wildly during nighttime rain, turning a normal drive into a frustrating scene. Massive slab of snow slid off a roof and slammed to the ground as a man tried to knock it loose in sunlight. Inflatable air toys danced uncontrollably in strong winds on a snowy day, drifting toward moving traffic. Powerful winds damaged houses and streets during heavy rain as a parked car shook under the force. Trees crashed down near construction workers in a mountain area due to landslides, forcing them to run for safety. Man tried stopping objects sliding indoors but failed as one crashed down and spilled, leaving him disappointed. Bikers swerved out of control, struck another rider, and both fell in front of a truck as people rushed to help. Heavy Man was injured when a swing snapped while he was playing with a child in an open field. Man jogging through a snowy park collided with a child on a bicycle. Car was rear-ended and pushed into the vehicle ahead, leaving it damaged on both ends.
Sorry.
Marble slabs shattered as two men attempted to place it on land in a forest. Hair straightener suddenly caught fire indoors during use, leaving both people frozen in shock. Soldier nearly dropped his rifle during a parade spin, but recovered smoothly and passed it to another soldier. Four-wheeler bike lost control in a water-filled area. Man fell indoors while playing around, smashing into a wall and staring at the damage in shock. Basketball slipped away during street play and rolled under a moving bus, getting crushed instantly. Ceiling collapsed onto the floor inside a house as a woman watched in disbelief and tried to react. Man struck his face on a pole while climbing as three others looked on in shock. High-pressure water burst from a pipe, but quick thinking with a bowl cover allowed the man to control it successfully. Shock fills the car wash as water suddenly floods inside the vehicle, while two girls dance, turning fun into panic in seconds. Unexpected mishap shocks the room when a dentist's light breaks mid-procedure. Tension rises on a nighttime street when a stretcher slips and crashes to the ground while a patient is being loaded into an ambulance. Complete indifference is captured as a man calmly works with his garage machine while police pull over a car right in front of his house at night. Backyard fun turns serious when a swing snaps under a woman in daylight. Uncontrolled chaos begins when a parked car rolls away on its own while a delivery man desperately chases it down the street. Failed jump sends a heavy man straight into the water while attempting to land on a floating water carpet in daylight. Workplace accident stuns everyone as hot liquid splashes onto a restaurant worker's face, leaving him disappointed and shaken. Painful mistake follows when a party popper explodes upside down. Ominous beauty fills the scene as a massive tornado spins water beneath dark clouds in broad daylight. Fear grips the moment when a tiger lunges repeatedly at a woman through a cage, testing the barrier between safety and danger. Childhood play instantly ends when two kids spot an animal outside a building and sprint away in fear. Street chaos turns almost funny as a woman runs for her life while being chased by two goats between houses in daylight. Extreme force takes control when powerful water pressure lifts and swings a construction worker off balance. Loss of control turns costly when a bike skids down a driveway in the evening. Quick reflex saves the moment when a falling television is caught just in time during a casual meal indoors. Worksite disaster builds as a truck is overloaded beyond limit, trapping itself under falling materials in front of workers. Embarrassment spills across a doorstep when food drops from a tray as a woman reaches for the doorbell. Mountain danger appears suddenly as a massive rock crashes onto the road just inches from a moving car. Highway collision unfolds in a sandy region as a truck sideswipes a car, damaging it while the driver manages to stop safely. Exhaustion nearly turns fatal as a delivery biker falls asleep briefly while riding at night but recovers just in time. High-speed mistake sends a biker tumbling onto the road before he jumps back up. Loss of control escalates when a car skids off the highway amid moving traffic under cloudy skies. Violent impact destroys a car's front end when another vehicle crashes into it from a side road at high speed. Public embarrassment follows when a woman crashes face first into mud. Sporting drama peaks as a goalkeeper blocks the first shot, but fails on the rebound, igniting celebration in daylight. Awkward moment follows when a girl jumps into sand and falls flat in front of onlookers during the day. Delivery shock strikes as cargo tumbles from a truck onto the ground while workers watch helplessly. Odd workplace detail stands out as a woman types on a laptop with unusually long nails inside an office. Skill and speed are on display as a man expertly feeds papers into a fast-moving machine. Innocent fear is captured when a boy panics over a laser dot on the floor and runs to his mother. Field disaster unfolds when a man loses control of a tractor, scraping across the ground as others rush to help. Scooter skidded out of control at night, crashing as nearby people laughed and snapped photos. Steel pipes slid off a moving truck and smashed into a parked car along the roadside. High-pressure water burst from the street, halting traffic as workers tried to control it. Pickup truck caught fire in a mountain area, but the driver managed to stop the flames in time. Truck raced dangerously through a mountain road, leaving people shocked by its speed.
And they hit the water main at the last part of it.
Water erupted from the ground near workers, spraying forcefully under bright sunlight.
Well, what are you gonna do? Oh, man. Oh, well, later.
Container on the back of a truck compressed inward, stunning people watching nearby. Moments later, a woman tried pouring hot water onto a frozen windshield. On a busy street, a three-wheeler began rolling on its own. A group of people rushed in and managed to stop it just in time. Man jumped into stacked cotton inside a building, sending fluff everywhere and creating a huge mess. In broad daylight, a car slipped off a delivery lifter while being loaded onto a truck, crashing down and damaging its side as stunned onlookers watched in shock. Nearby, a scooter rider lost control and crashed in front of moving traffic as people looked on helplessly. On the highway, a massive container nearly slipped from a truck onto passing cars, but luck saved every driver.
Go for it, buddy.
Nearby, a man calmly operated heavy machinery beside the road under bright sunlight. Suddenly, a shelter door slammed into a man as he tried to enter his house, leaving him injured. A robbery attempt at a jewelry store failed when thick smoke filled the space, forcing the robbers to flee while leaving heavy damage behind. In a mountain area, electrical wires began spinning dangerously above construction workers, creating panic on the site. Inside a building, another worker ended up covered in white powder from head to toe. Inside a building at night, a woman was struck by a gate, leaving her embarrassed and hurt. In a snowy area, a pickup truck crashed along the roadside. A quiet moment turned into chaos when a man tripped while surprising his child with a birthday cake, smashing it to the floor while the child slept. On a crowded road, a police officer chasing a suspect slipped and fell as the suspect escaped into traffic. On a busy road, one truck slammed into another, causing the second truck to flip violently in front of stunned drivers. Elsewhere, a house roof suddenly caught fire in daylight, sending residents scrambling for water, but the flames were controlled just in time. Inside a home, a child kicked a ball that knocked a painting off the wall, scaring everyone nearby. On the street, a sudden car turn nearly caused a cyclist to crash, but he managed to save himself. At a farm, milk containers tipped over while being lifted, spilling everything onto the floor as even the cows seemed confused. A man stepped directly into the path of a moving truck, but the driver slammed the brakes and stopped just in time. On a work site, a metal chain snapped toward a worker, but his machine's cabin protected him.
Okay? Okay?
Along the ocean, another wave drenched a woman sitting on a rock as she posed for pictures. Inside a building, a man fell through a metal plate while carrying a chicken, leaving a woman frozen in shock. Nearby, a house roof nearly collapsed on workers. In foggy daylight, a bridge collapsed into the water, disappearing within seconds as people watched in disbelief. Powerful waves splashed high into the air, soaking crowds taking photos. Women slipping near their homes, friends laughing and recording. And others falling only to stand up quickly and walk away in embarrassment. Outside, a man slipped down icy stairs in front of two women who burst into laughter. On a frozen driveway, another man repeatedly slipped while trying to stand, unable to regain balance.
Really slippery, like under this. Oh my god!